The views, takes, and opinions expressed on this show are of the host's own and do not represent the views, takes, and opinions of the Main Event Mark, PWPH Wrestling Network and its affiliates. Material and sources mentioned in this episode is for general and commentary purposes only. This episode might include strong language and may not be suitable for children. Listener discretion is advised. Stay safe and stay wrestle, everyone. Welcome to the Main Event Mark.
Yeah, so welcome to your Unfiltered Tagalog Wrestling Podcast, and this is the Main Event Mark Podcast. So today is Saturday, the eve of a lot of shows that we're going to have, and yes, I am currently adjusting to a different setting because dami nangyayari here in the studio. Obviously, I'm trying to clean up some shit, but we will go back to the regular programming as week progress. And yung pinaramis ko na review for Queen of the Ring will be adjusted by one episode lang naman. So, it will be released next. So, ito na yung assurance ko. Ito na yung i-release ko next, and then review. Siguro pag-iwalayin ko na lang yung review para mas madali yung maintindihan, mas maintindi yung ma-digest yung mga review natin about WWE programming and also AEW programming. So baka marinig nyo yung fan ko. Pasensya na kayo. Like what I said, I am adjusting into temporary setting. Medyo open kasi. Medyo open yung recording as we speak. So baka marinig nyo yung buzz ko o yung background ko. Parang wala naman bago. So it's a non-ethical thing to say before we officially start this episode. So yan. First thing, happy 5th anniversary Main Event. We are now officially podcasting for 5 years now. And I have a lot of things to say on that. Kasi, alam nyo, in 2020, when I started this show, nagtotoy lang ako eh. Walang kaalam-alam sa wrestling, walang, fun lang, no? Fun lang, tapos, may mindset na iba, kumpara dun sa mga pinapaniwalaan nyo, may utak. But it doesn't mean na I used to be like that, no? Na walang alam, walang matutunan. Ayun. Yung fan ko, adjust ko nga lang kasi medyo di ako natutuwa. Yan. So, I used to that, no? Sanay na tayo dyan sa realidad ng pagiging wrestling fan. So, of course, yung criticism on the product, criticism on how we should move forward, and criticism din sa formats, sa kung naman yung pinaggagawa natin for the past 5 years. Sobra kong pinagpaguran yan, no? 5 taon, ang hirap akalain na sa Angelo Pinera pala ay pumuputak na dito sa Spotify, sa Apple Podcast, sa Google Podcast for 5 years now. Mahirap yung journey, sa totoo lang. Hindi ko rin alam kung paano ko papasalamatan lahat ng mga nakasama natin all throughout this journey. And syempre, parang nagiging cliche na kasi every year yung pagpapasalamat ko, like parang gasgas na ba? Pero hindi ko siya pwedeng gawing gasgas kasi may utang na loob ako sa kanila because we are here on this position because of them. We earned this spot as one of the most reliable wrestling podcasts in the Philippines because of them, no? Ang dami ko kasi natutunan all throughout this 5 years as a podcast. Itong 5 years na nagawa na natin as a pod. Ang dami. There's a lot of things that I learned. There's a lot of things that I still need to learn. Tsaka ako everyday, sinasabi ko palagi ito sa ibang pagkakataon, na hindi porket alam mo na yung ginagawa mo, hindi ka pa din natututo. Or hindi ka pa rin, hindi ka na gumagawa ng ano mo, alam mo na yung gagawin mo. I'm still learning based on what I have, based on what I expect, based on what I believe. Nag-learn pa rin ako, sa totoo lang. Marami pa rin akong kailangan matutunan, marami pa rin akong kailangan pagdaanan. At hindi ko naman sasabihin na perfect ako, kasi hindi naman talaga ako perfect ever since, no. Inahayaan ko mag-criticism yung mga ano dyan, mga feeling content creator, no. Pero ako kasi parang ayoko nang isipin masyado na si Angelo Pereira is still on the mindset na low-key lang ako. Okay na ako maging low-key rather than this guys na sa tingin ko di naman talaga ako perfect, sa totoo lang. Ako kasi parang palagi ko na lang sinasabi na itong mga taong to, dahil dito sa mga to, natuloy yung journey ko sa show, nagtuloy-tuloy tayo as content creator. Hindi ko na nga sinasabi yung content creator kasi sobrang gasgas di ba? Nag-grow din tayo as a person, no? At dami natin pinagdaanan, as in for the past 5 years, from this fan na wala pang alam sa wrestling, nangangapa kung paano ako mag-i-start ulit as a fan. I started watching wrestling again in 2017, just to give you guys a short background. And that time, WWE is kinda sketchy. Kaya mas madalas ako manood ng TNA that time. Tapos, ayun, nag-umpisa na ulit ako maging fan ng wrestling. Take over namin yung PHC, maging PWPH. There's a lot of things that I have done for these 5 years. Maraming magagalit sa akin pag sinabi ko naging revolution, ano ba tawag dito? Naging tamod ako ng evolution ng wrestling scene dito sa Pilipinas. And sasabihin ko lang ang totoo na isa ako sa mga nakinabang nung pinaghirapan ng buong scene na to. Kaya tayo yung nagigibunga, binabalik natin yung tiwala ng fans, binabalik natin yung sa tingin natin is nawala or dapat mabalik as a fan, no? Maraming nawalang wrestling fans because of this type of mindset that wrestling is scripted, ba't ka pa nanonood niyan? Ang dami na nating pinagdaanan sa scene na to. Hindi man ako naka-apak doon sa 10 years, no, of this new era of Philippine wrestling. So tingin ko it's no longer the point. So tingin ko hindi na yun ang argument, hindi na yun ang ano. Ayokong i-gatekeep ang sarili ko when it comes to that. Kasi hindi na yun ang point Kasi ang sasabihin nyo lang naman sa akin ay hindi naman to magka-count ang opinion kasi hindi naman yan kasama dun sa original wrestling fans for 10 years ago or 15 years ago, 2014. May mga ganun kasi, para lang klaruhin ko may mga ganung fan kasi, masyadong ignorante. Pero tandaan nyo, PHC was established in 2016. Andun na ako, active na ako sa scene ulit nun. Slowly but surely. Pero it doesn't mean that you have the right to gatekeep me on this scene. Because marami na tayong contribution na magagawa na natin. At nagawa na natin. At magagawa pa natin. Today is May 24. 4 days from now, we are going to celebrate the 9th anniversary of Pro Wrestling Philippines Club. And yes, I know that ano bang tawag dito? We know that ang dami pa nating pagdadaanan, 'di ba? Ang dami nating pagdadaanan. I know na yung bunga ng paghihirap natin is parang ano bang tawag dito? andun pa din, and at the same time, parang sa dami na natin pinagdaanan, hindi ko alam na abang tawag dito. It's really it's really all about the evolution that I have done in this business. Siguro ang context nito at palagi itong pinupukol sa atin. Before kasi nung nag-start ako ng podcast ko, nung nag-uumpisa ako, parang ang sinasabi lang nila sa akin, wala akong karapatan mag-share ng opinion ko because di ko naabutan to. Natututo ako everyday because of this scene. And hindi ibig sabihin no na magiging perfecto ako or magiging pabigat ako sa mga problema na hinaharap ng scene. But it doesn't mean that I don't have the right to tell you guys in your face what's going on and what I believe for. Right? That's the reality of the wrestling scene. And I'm still here because you believed in me. The business is still evolving. FPW, Dexcon, Woo, Puso Wrestling, and some of our wrestlers are now traveling again outside the Philippines. Malay nyo, sooner than later, magkaroon din ng promotion dito with the WWE ID partnership. Please, I am begging you guys, please support our local scene. Diyan tayo nag-upisa, diyan tayo nag-grow, diyan tayo nag-continue, and that will make us proud as a wrestling fan. And yung paniniwala kasi natin na maggagawa pa tayo ng history sa scene natin. Doon tayo mag-umpisa. Huwag tayo mag-umpisa agad sa WWE. Huwag tayo agad mag-umpisa with AEW. Huwag tayo agad mag-start with these bigger promotions that we could not reach right away. Pag nakapunta ang WWE dito, we should be proud, di ba? Pag nakapunta dito ng AEW, dapat maging proud tayo, di ba? Pero we should start establishing our scene in a smaller manner. Like, yun nga, sa mga promotions that we just mentioned, and supporting our own wrestling promotion, di ba? Pero yun nga, parang ang usapan kasi natin dito, parang ang usapan kasi natin is, if ang usapan natin, dami ko nasapin na usapan natin, pero if people will support this local scene that our country has, this will grow bigger and bigger, and we could reach all of the countries. Kaya hindi ko masisi yung mga wrestler natin na yung iba sumusuko, yung iba pero I hope that we can support our local wrestling scene. Dan tayo mag-umpisa. I have a lot of names to acknowledge dahil sa kanila. Naging successful ako. Naging successful yung show ko. And now, I was able to expand it on my own kasi my previous networks are either I left or closed. There's one door opened for us here on the network. Yan. So, syempre, pasalamatan ko muna yung mga dapat ko pasalamatan before we move on. I know it's very cliche for me to thank everyone in the scene. But it is what it is. Totoo lang, wala naman kasi ako kung wala sila di ba? Ayoko nang maging plastic. Kasi baka sabihin na naman ng iba diyan masyado akong plastic sa scene, no? And baka awayin pa ako. So, I'm just gonna keep it simple or magiging simple na lang ako rather than mag-expect ako nung mga bagay na di naman dapat natin i-expect. Masasaktan lang din ako or masasaktan lang din sila if I expect something that's very different, no? But it doesn't mean that I am going to support this type of things that we're doing. So, ako kasi parang andito na ako eh. Andito tayo, nag-grow tayo as a fan, andito tayo nag-grow as a content creator. Ako kasi parang ang ano ko na lang, gusto ko mag-follow sa lahat, no? FPW, WoW, Dexcon, lahat sila gusto ko silang i-follow kasi ako I don't believe in competition. At this point, I don't believe in competition. Because sa totoo lang, parang wala na sa akin yung competition. It's just a formality shit, no? It's my, ano bang tawag dito? I could not say bad things about it. Pero, andun na kasi ako sa point that our local wrestling scene is growing a lot. Ayoko nang magdagdag ng away, ayoko nang magdagdag ng argument, just to tell and to set a proper argument with these people na ay tangina pakiramdam nito ni main event, tapos parang iba na yung pakiramdam ko, iba na yung pakiramdam natin, iba na yung impression ko when it comes to this scene. Pero ito yung gusto kong talagang sabihin. There's a lot of names that I should think on because dahil sa kanila nag-grow ako in such a big way, in such a big manner na yung growth ko parang inaatang ko talaga sa kanila as a big responsibility as a person, as a content creator, or as a real life wrestling fan. Alam kong na ano nyo din, di ba? So, gusto ko lang iparating ito sa inyo that I have a lot of, ano ba tawag dito? Ano man tamang term dito? I am thinking about a big word. Pero, ang gusto ko lang talaga iparating is napakaraming salamat sa wrestling scene na to. Because without this scene that we have, or kung sa tingin ko, kung wala itong wrestling scene natin here in the Philippines, wala ako. I could not speak, I could not talk. Sabihin na naman ng iba, I am just copying Jim Cornette. Because ito lang yun eh. Jim Cornette is really one of my inspirations when it comes to professional wrestling. And yung genius na kasi as a fan of wrestling, alam ko kung paano siya magsalita. I really like how he speaks. And totoo siya eh. Totoong tao si Jim. So, may mga take siya na hindi ko gusto. Pero, like what I said, his growth as a content creator, as a wrestling fan, hindi ko alam eh. Parang, he's a preacher of reality na nangyayari sa scene natin. And it's also eye-opener for some people that his takes in wrestling is really evolving a lot of big names or big stars that we are able to accomplish, no? Pero ang gusto ko lang naman iparating that with this success that we have here in the scene is also a big success for whole country as a whole, sa atin as a fan, or someone na sobrang limited naman ng pagiging fandom natin as wrestling fans, or I would say fandom na mas marami yung mga nanonood ng basketball sa nanonood ng wrestling. Pero still, it's still a big fandom that we have. So, gusto ko lang mag-acknowledge ng mga few names. So, una, syempre, hindi na ako magiging ano dito, no, KJ, o kaya magiging ano ba tawag dito? Hindi na ako magiging plastic dito, pero I would think everything that I got again for the past 5 years Wrestling Podcast. So, first name that I could think for. Kasi, they helped me for this. Lahat ng pinagdaanan natin for the past 5 years, tinulungan nila ako. Although, di ko sila nakakausap ngayon because ako naman, introvert ako sa social media eh. Malakas lang talaga akong mag-talk, no? Pero, introvert talaga ako sa Sokmed. Sobrang daldal ko lang talaga pag close ko sila or pag close ko yung mga nakakasalamuha ko. Pero, my start on this podcast scene is really utang na loob talaga sa kanila. Kasi, dami ko nang pinagdaanan, parang nagtanong pa nga ako, kapal pa nga ng mukha ako, nagtatanong ako sa kanila. Paano ba yung ganito? Paano ba yung ganyan? Even on one of our episodes, few years ago, naglaglagan kami tatlo eh. Stan, si Ro, yan. Then the rest of the crew, dagdag. Ayun. So, para sa akin, kung wala yung mga yon, wala rin ako. Parang, we're just a one race when it comes to this podcast. Pero, ayun, utang na loob ko pa din na nandito tayo, nandito sila. And parang, one goal lang naman natin is to support our scene and support ourselves, of course, para mag-grow tayo as a content creator. Ayun, pangalawa, let's face it, meron akong disagreements with some of them. Pero, I would think also Kayfabe Cafe. I love every single one of them. Si Ant, si Link, tsaka si Linus. Kasi, I think na nakatulong din sila sa akin sa growth ng podcast ko. And even though yung tatlo never sila nakapag-appear sa podcast ko, nag-interact kami with other podcasts. Yan, kina Slick Master or sa kanila, sa Kayfabe Cafe, nag-appear din ako doon. Pero sa show ko kasi parang sabi ko nga, bihira ako magpag-guest dito eh. Pag nagpapag-guest ako, feeling ko yung grande araw-araw. Pero yan, Kayfabe Cafe, maraming salamat din sa tiwala na binigay nyo sa akin nung buhay pa kayo as a podcast, as a scene. And habang buhay ko dadalhin yung binigay nyo sa akin, trust, dito sa podcast, no? Ayun, so syempre, mga promotion na nagtitiwala sa atin. So syempre, start na ako with MWF before, kay Veronica, kay William, kay Tarek, sa iba pang mga nasa MWF before, now, tsaka sa mga promotion nga natin, like Dexcon, WoW, FPW, Puso Wrestling, and other wrestling promotions in the Philippines, no? So, maraming salamat din sa inyo kasi kung wala kayo, wala rin tayong wrestling scene dito sa Pinas. And wala tayong masusuportahang tunay na sariling atin. Na parang tinatanong tayo palagi na, may wrestling scene pala sa Pilipinas. Oo, meron. Kasi andito sila. 'Di ba? So, syempre, my home for almost 2 years, basta. Bang Collective, maraming salamat, Bang Collective, for trusting me. Until now, nakapag-usap pa rin kami with some of the members of the Bang Collective. Si Yuki, si Dustin, yan. Maraming salamat din, bro. Kasi, ikaw talaga yung bataw dito. Nag-change nung landscape ng show ko. I really wanted to close down the show few years ago. Pero, yun nga, binago mo yung life ko as a content creator, binago mo yung idea ko, or yung mindset na meron ako as a content creator. And, yun, I was able to meet him few months ago sa Skinny Mikes, bago mag-iba yung Skinny Mikes, bago malipat yung Skinny Mikes, yun. So, I was able to meet him. He's a really nice person in real life. Ako lang yung gago. Pero yun, yan, maraming salamat din kay Dustin, kay Yuki. I hope I will be able to meet also his co-host. Yun. So, Kingdom or the Kingdom Podcast is such a really good K-pop podcast. So, yun, I am really hoping that I will be able also to meet his co-hosts then down the line. And to appear, of course, sa The Kingdom, putang ina. Kahit hindi naman ako member ng TPN. So, yun. I'm not really hoping for a membership sa TPN. Pero, it will be better. Hindi, joke lang. Ayoko. Kaibigan ko yung mga nandun. So, yun. At least, we have an idea how this works. Pero, yun. Ano pa ba? Siyempre, Pipe Network. Doon ako nag-umpisa. Kina Rajiv. Kina Dreyan. Sino-sino pa kayo? Ay, di na mag-name. Si Carl. Yan. Dami kong kailangan banggitin. Then, syempre, our home right now, our podcast home, PWPH Wrestling Network and Pro Wrestling Philippines Club. Maraming salamat kina Christian, kina Edrolin, kina Andre, kina Julian, Rotario, sorry. Ayun. So, lahat kayo na nasa PWPH, maraming salamat for trusting us and for trusting me also. Kasi kung di naman kayo nagtiwala sa akin, di tayo manggagago dito. Ayan. So, Chan, ayan also, kay Christian, maraming salamat din for trusting this gago na ayun, yung parang pinagkatiwalaan nyo ng noon, pagtitiwalaan di pa ulit ngayon. And yeah, so that should be the case going forward. So, yung mga kilala natin ngayon na mga content creator, yan, sila Wrestling Boy, sila Wrestling Boy, sila Happy Daisy, ayan, mga iba pang tao. Pero yun, I'm going to end my thank you post here for now because we have a breaking news regarding on the WWE. Ayun. Basta, hindi ko na isa-isahin lahat ng papasalamatan ko when it comes to this. But we have some breaking news that's been popping up. This is being announced by Trips. So, I'll start with this, no? Pero ang dami ko pang kailangan pasalamatan. Siguro, I'll save an episode for a later date. But, I need to start with this. So, let me adjust this. So, Trips is making an announcement.
We're very excited about coming to New Orleans on Saturday, August 29th, 2026 will be Money in the Bank.
Whoa.
Money in the Bank is one of our biggest events of the year.
So we're changing Money in the Bank. August 2026 na ang Money in the Bank. Wow. So we're moving Money in the Bank to August 29, 2026. Then, yes, WrestleMania is still happening in New Orleans. Ayun. So, ayan. Pinapanood ko pa yung announcement ni Trips. Ayun. So, medyo pause ako ngayon kasi may development tayong malaki. Tapos, but 2026.
I want to say a big thank you to our great local partners from both the state and the city, as well as the Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation, New Orleans and Company, and the city's first-class convention center for their continued support as our major live event calendar in New Orleans continues to expand and evolve. So that just leaves one question.
Wait. So, pinapanood ko itong announcement ni Triple H. May mga shifting sa dates. Wait lang, let me finish this. So basically, Money in the Bank is now taking place on August 29. So that's after the show SummerSlam, yung SummerSlam sa Minnesota. So 2026 is really the year of giving back. So we are really putting WrestleMania in trouble, no? Wala di naman na-reveal kung ano yung mangyayari sa WrestleMania. Pero ang labo I'm still not buying this announcements that we just had with Trips. Pero yun nga, 8 minutes ago, it's being announced that WWE is shifting their pay-per-view calendar, and since hindi na nga mangyayari sa New Orleans ang WrestleMania, so medyo I am a little bit disappointed kasi hindi nyo binigyan ng 2025 PLE si WWE. And from the way it looks, we are getting a WrestleMania in Las Vegas for the second straight year. Actually, the kick-off of this episode this week should be me talking about the current progression of what the hell is going on here for WrestleMania and yung 42. So, for context, so si WWE kasi is nag-share ng news that WrestleMania 42 is no longer taking place in New Orleans, no? So, hindi na nga mangyayari yon. And obviously, Money in the Bank is set on Saturday, Sunday dito sa Pinas. So, yun, that's the first thing that they talked about. And also, parang, ano ba? Ang daming announcement dito pero parang, ang bantawa dito, WWE is really prioritizing Vegas lately, no? And it's still weird to me that ano ba, parang iba naman yung pinagdadaanan dito. And then, ito na nga, pero basically, the point here, ang point lang naman dito, is WWE, they really fucked up sa dates, no? They fucked up big time sa dates. They really fucked up themselves when it comes to the current pay-per-view calendar that they had, no? Parang disaster ito kung pag-uusapan natin ito no? We are building a big disaster and parang ano ba? Parang ayoko masyadong ito as a big manner of things na gusto ko lang naman ipaintindi. Pero oh my God, this feels like a consolation and I'm pretty disappointed. And this is the second city in a row. Second city in a row that's going to get this consolation prizes after Minnesota, then now New Orleans. Like, what the fuck are we going? Or hindi ko alam, TKO. Hindi ko alam kung ano ba masasabi ko with the current TKO status. Like, huh? Seryoso? Seryoso ba to? Like, sobrang ampaw naman ng sino man nagmamanage nitong mga pay-per-view, ano ba tawag dito? Ng mga pay-per-view deals sa to ni WWE. Pero still, I am really disappointed that New Orleans is not going to get WrestleMania going forward. Pero sinabi naman ni Trips that New Orleans is still getting a WrestleMania in the near future, no? So, yun yung in-announce niya. Pero moving Money in the Bank is really a stupid move to begin with. So, parang, huh? Are you serious? We are moving Money in the Bank just for the sake of giving Vegas yet another WrestleMania. And wala eh, it's ridiculous. I could not say a big word here when it comes to that. Pero, ayun, as we speak, we are no longer getting in WrestleMania in New Orleans. And we already got a consolation prize for Money in the Bank. So, Money in the Bank, it's after SummerSlam. Oh my God. That's very late. So, losing WrestleMania but getting Money in the Bank. Pero, they're trying to put it they're trying to put it as a WrestleMania, Royal Rumble. But still, iba ang pakiramdam ng WrestleMania sa Money in the Bank. Pero, I'm not expecting too much about this. I'm not expecting too much about these announcements that we currently had. And it's pretty disappointing kasi I don't buy this. I don't buy. And ito na nga yung pinaka-late. Based on what we are told, this should be the pinaka-late na WrestleMania that we are getting, no? Ito na siguro ito na yung pinaka-late sa pinaka-late na WrestleMania that we're going to have. And of course, ewan ko, this is something very very bizarre with this recent announcements that we had with WWE. And now this is really disappointing din na marinig. Pero it's no-brainer at this point that New Orleans is getting yet another WrestleMania. They're going to get again WrestleMania. Yan. So again, it's a consolation prize, pero it is what it is. Wala na silang WrestleMania next year, so most likely Vegas na ang makakuha ng WrestleMania. Yun yung sure natin ngayon. Vegas is no longer getting their WrestleMania, and they're going to get the WrestleMania in a later date. But still, it's very offensive kasi Sus Mariano kain ko. Wala I could not say a lot of things. Medyo na rin ako no? Parang wala, sobrang offensive. Ewan ko, offensive, nakakabastos. If ako ang mga taga New Orleans, ma-offend ako Oo, kung taga New Orleans ako, I should be offended by that, no? Dapat ako ma-offend dito, sa totoo lang. Dapat ako ma-offend if I am a New Orleans fan. But still, like what I am trying to say, yun yan, bagkuha ng New Orleans with this WrestleMania announcement that we had. It's very stupid. Very, very stupid. And it feels out of place, no? SummerSlam, pero it's very crazy that Money in the Bank is makukuha muna na New Orleans, but still very odd, very off. Very off pati. Inappropriate, very off, and ano ba? Inappropriate. Pero sige, I'm just going to cut off this recording sa ngayon. I know it's very long na. Gusto ko muna sana i-tackle dito yung predictions ko for the next shows, pero I'll save it for the next ep. Big development kasi ito we will talk about the big PLEs on the next episode. Wala akong masabi Pero yun, we will talk about it here on the next episode of the show. Follow the podcast, all of the social media platforms at Main Event Mark PW and Main Event Mark PW again and PWPH Select. I know, I should be disappointed on that. Ako, madidismaya talaga ako because of that. Ayun, so I'm really disappointed. Pero yun, let's close the episodes for now. We are going to talk about more of it in the next couple of weeks. Yun, so pag-usapan natin yung marami pa tayong pag-uusapan dito sa podcast in the next couple of weeks kasi daming changes na magaganap dito sa SummerSlam and yun na nga, madami pa tayong butas na mag-uusapan dito in the next couple of weeks, months, or forever. Ayun, so we will talk about more of this here on the show. We will talk about more of that here on our podcast network. Kagaya ng sinasabi ko, it's no longer the end or it's no longer the end of era para sa show na to. Pero yun, we will talk about more of that here on the main event mark. So we will talk about double or nothing Saturday night's main event battleground on the next episode of the main event. So for now, stay safe and stay blessed. So see you on the next episode of the pod. Bye for now.